Well, we always love to have the opportunity to talk to some of the ministries that we get to serve here at Ministry Brands. And today I'm really glad to have a few moments to talk with Donna Schmidt from the Crown of Life Lutheran Church in Pueblo West, Colorado. Today we're going to get to discuss how our software has impacted the ministry that is happening there in their local church. Hi, Donna. How are you today? Thanks for joining us.
I'm great, Kendall. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for taking time to chat with us. It means a lot to us. Tell us a little bit as we get started today. Can you give us just a little bit of the background on your church and the ministry that you have going on there?
We are a fairly new congregation. Our congregation started here in Pueblo West, Colorado in 2002. Our church building that I'm sitting in currently was built and finished in 2008. So even though we're a new congregation, our synod has been around for over 500 years. I'll call myself everything from a church secretary, office manager, office guru, whatever it takes, but I'll get it done. And so that is how I started out.
Donna, I want to hear a little bit. Can you tell us about when you started using our platform?
I got the congratulations 1-year anniversary email 2 weeks ago. So again, another unique thing. I'm very new to the platform, but I have been enjoying it for the whole year. Everything from training and support, the online support, you're phenomenal. If I have a question, I can't find it in all the tips, I can reach out to them, I can send an email, I can chat, and it gets answered. And that's so reassuring because I didn't have that before.
Wow, I love hearing that it's been a great process with you, that you've been able to get the help that you need. I know that you mentioned before that you weighed your decisions. You brought it to your leadership and you said, can we make this investment? What were some of the key factors that made it feel worth it to move forward with this investment?
I knew that prices were going up and our streaming capabilities we didn't have on the current website or the previous website that we were using. Here's our chance. You want our website to be more up to date. This is the only way we can do it. And then by talking to your team, your leadership team, they knew I was real apprehensive because we are a smaller church with a smaller budget. I had given them the cost breakdown of the 2 different systems that we were using and their annual costs. And then they also offered the training and the support. And so we looked at it and it was a huge benefit. The cost wasn't anymore. When you looked at what we were using and what we didn't have, what we needed to add, the cost was better by wrapping everything into Ministry Brands.
Wow, I love hearing that. You've mentioned a couple different features and modules that you're using. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're using? So you mentioned streaming. Can you tell us all the things that you're currently using with our platform?
Okay, we're using the People platform, and we're using the online giving, and it's been successful. Before when we tried it didn't work. And so when they were talking to me about it, I'm like, oh, I doubt we'll even get $50 a month. And we've had months of over 5,000 in online giving. So that's been absolutely phenomenal for us. We also use the streaming, the website. That was our first that we really started utilizing was the website. Also the media, the different media. Oh my goodness. Love that because I build everything from the bulletins to the screens that we share online and in the sanctuary. Those are great. You have free ones, you have bundles in there, and I just keep finding more and more different ones.
I love hearing that, and I love that it's been a big help to you. And I know that we have a big team that works hard to get all those graphics in there. So I'm sure they would love. They're going to love hearing too that it's making a big difference in your ministry. And yeah, it makes. Would you say that it makes a big difference having those tools, within reach, being able to get to those things easily?
Yes, because before, like I said, I was doing online training. So I was creating PowerPoint presentations. And it's like, oh, I wish I had a better background. And lo and behold, you guys give them, you offer them. And so it makes it so easy to make those things. Before, it would take you half a day to build a beautiful PowerPoint presentation that you're going to do at a training. Ministry Brands has that, and it makes it so simple. You can find a theme, a color, that has been really fun and made it so easy to make my PowerPoint presentations because I just have to cut and paste the words now.
I love hearing just how it's made things easier for you. And, I don't want to take anything away from the good work that is happening, that God is doing in your church, and the volunteers and your staff and your team, all of the good that's happening there. Can you tell us any stories of just how God is moving in your church right now, and how, lives are being changed, and how we get to play just a little small part in it?
We have some members that cannot make it to church on Sunday, and they have been enjoying being able to worship with us. They watch the whole service, and then they can worship with us because they're bedbound. They can't really see as well anymore. And so I have some that their spouse can't come. So the one spouse is here on Sunday and the other one is watching. I've had them thank me that we do this. And it has kept people connected to the ministry, to our church, our congregation, to the family, because that's what you want in your church. You want your congregation to feel like a family. Ministry Brands has changed in me, and I don't want to get emotional, but it has helped that I can do these things. I can do some things remotely. From my home. I can do things on a phone. It has made a difference in some of our members that can't be here on Sunday with us, feeling connected, that connection through streaming, through being here. Somebody who can't hold a bulletin any longer can still read, but they can't hold their bulletin. They can look up at the screens and follow along that way. My own life, my mother passed away a year ago. And so when it was a year and a half ago, and she was able to stay connected, with the services on her deathbed, and my husband, would stay home with her and they would watch the service. And that's what it allows to do, it's private because you're on the website. It's not like you're on, Facebook Live and, getting ads popping up. You're on the website. So that really made a difference. I knew he was home with her and I was here, in the sound booth. So that was huge.
Donna, it means so much that you shared that part of your story and how it's been able to benefit your family and your community and your church right there. And so thank you for sharing that with us. And we're just honored that we've been to play a small part in that journey and what God is doing there in your church and in your city. So thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. We're grateful for your ministry. And to be honest, just hearing all of your stories today, it's easy to tell that what your church is doing is truly special. So thank you for your time today and all the good work that you're doing to touch those lives in your community. We really appreciate you.
And thank you.